Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into something truly extraordinary. Imagine holding a coin worth not just a penny, but millions. You've probably heard of rare coins worth huge sums of money, but did you know that a 2016 1-cent coin could potentially be worth a staggering $958 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Stick around because we're going to uncover why this particular coin might just be the jackpot you've been searching for. But first, let's understand why a seemingly ordinary penny might be hiding such a massive value. The 2016 1-cent coin is part of the United States Mint's regular production of pennies, minted in Denver, Colorado. The D on the coin stands for Denver, where the minting process happens. This particular coin is struck in copper-plated zinc, a standard material used for U.S. pennies since 1982. On the front, we see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse features the Union Shield, which has been used since 2010 to symbolize the strength and unity of the United States. But here's where things start to get interesting. While most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, some of them could be far more valuable. And if you find the right one, you might just discover that your 2016 penny is worth a whole lot more than face value. So, how does a 2016 penny become worth close to $1 billion? Well, before you start checking your pocket change for a potential fortune, let's clarify. The key to this mystery lies in rarity and error. You see, certain coins can become incredibly valuable when they have unique characteristics, often mistakes made during the minting process. Coin errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process. It could be a double die, a misstrike, or even a mistake in the coin's design. These errors are what create rare, one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. And that's where the 2016 penny comes in. If a coin has a major error or a rare variant, collectors and enthusiasts might pay millions to get their hands on it. The $958 million figure? Well, that's a wild estimate based on a hypothetical scenario involving the rarest, most valuable error of this penny. But even though it's not likely you'll find a coin worth that much, it's still an exciting prospect for coin hunters. So, what kinds of errors could turn a 2016 penny into a fortune? Let's break it down. First up, we have the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times by the same die, resulting in a doubled image or design. For a 2016 penny, this could mean that the lettering or features on the obverse, like Liberty or In God We Trust, are doubled or blurry. Next, there's the off-center error. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, causing the design to be off-center. While a small off-center strike might not be worth much, a more severe one could make the coin significantly rarer and more valuable. And don't forget about the misstrike errors. This happens when the coin is struck incorrectly, like when it's struck too hard or not hard enough. These coins often have raised or sunken designs, making them look completely different from standard pennies. Now that we know what kinds of errors to look for, how can you tell if your 2016 penny is worth more than just 1 cent? First, grab a magnifying glass or a loupe. You'll want to carefully inspect the coin's design, especially the lettering and any small details around Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the Union Shield. Look for signs of doubling, misalignment, or anything that looks off. Next, check the condition of the coin. The better the condition, the more valuable it might be. Coins with no wear, clean surfaces, and sharp details are more likely to fetch a higher price. And don't forget to check online auction sites or specialized coin dealers. If you think you found something special, you might want to get the coin professionally graded. A reputable grading service can help determine its value and rarity. While it's true that finding a 2016 penny worth millions is an unlikely scenario, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Every year, new discoveries are made, and coins that once seemed ordinary suddenly become priceless treasures. Whether it's a rare error, an unusual variant, or simply the right time and place, you never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. So, the next time you come across a 2016 D penny in your change, take a closer look. You might be holding a future collector's item that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin-related tips and tricks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for future updates. Have you ever found a rare coin or made an amazing discovery? Let us know in the comments below. Happy hunting, and good luck with your coin collection. Next, 1983 1-cent USA coin. If you've ever had a pocket full of pennies, you probably didn't think much of them. But what if I told you that one of those pennies, a 1983 1-cent coin, could be worth more than just a penny? We're talking about big money here, millions of dollars. That's right, a 1983 penny could potentially be worth $842 million, if you find the right one. Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick around, because we're diving into the value and history of this penny and uncovering why it might just be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Before you start checking your change for a hidden fortune, let's get into the details of the 1983 penny, its history, and what could make it worth millions. The 1983 1-cent coin was struck by the United States Mint during a pivotal year in American coinage. For years, pennies were made from pure copper, but in 1982, the Mint began switching to a new formula, copper-plated zinc. The 1983 penny was among the first to be produced with this new composition. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, which has been a staple of the penny since 1909. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, which was used on pennies from 1959 to 2008. The design itself hasn't changed much, but the material and the production process made this penny unique in its own right. So why does this coin, which is still in circulation today, have the potential to be worth millions? Let's dive deeper. The 1983 penny, in its standard form, is worth exactly 1 cent. But there are certain rarities among them that could skyrocket the value to astronomical levels. The true value of a 1983 penny depends on whether it's a regular strike or one with a special error. Like many other coins, the 1983 penny became a prime target for collectors and error hunters. So what makes this coin so special, and what errors should you look for? The most notable error that could turn a 1983 penny into a millionaire's treasure is the famous 1983 double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times by the same die, resulting in a double image or doubled lettering. These errors are incredibly rare, and when they do show up, they can fetch a premium price. A double die error on the 1983 penny might not just be worth a few dollars, it could potentially be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, depending on its condition and rarity. Some estimates place the value of a perfect 1983 double die penny at over $800 million. Yes, you heard that right. Now, you're probably wondering, how did a 1983 penny come to be worth nearly $842 million? It all stems from a rare, perfect example of the double die error. As with most rare coins, the more significant the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. The $842 million estimate isn't something that's widely agreed upon, but it represents the potential high end of what a perfect 1983 double die penny could fetch if sold to the right buyer. At coin auctions, some rare pennies and error coins have sold for millions of dollars, and some collectors and dealers believe that the right 1983 double die penny, with the perfect condition and the correct error, could reach that incredible price. But let's be clear, this isn't the face value of a typical 1983 penny. It's the value of one with a specific and very rare flaw, one that very few collectors have been lucky enough to find. So, how can you tell if your 1983 penny might be worth a small fortune? It starts with a thorough inspection. The key error you're looking for is the double die on the date, 1983. First, start by checking the date. The easiest way to spot a double die error is by looking for doubling in the numbers. The 3 in 1983 is a prime spot where doubling often occurs. If you notice a blurry or doubled 3 or 8, there's a good chance that your coin has the rare double die error. Next, check the rest of the design, especially around the lettering on the obverse. Sometimes, other areas like the Liberty or In God We Trust can also have noticeable doubling if the error is extensive. If you find a possible double die error, get it professionally graded. Coin grading services can confirm whether the error is legitimate and how much the coin is worth. A well-graded coin in excellent condition is likely to be worth much more than an ungraded one. While finding a rare 1983 double die penny may seem like a long shot, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Every year, collectors stumble upon rare coins that they didn't even know existed. So, keep your eyes peeled. Your next lucky find could be a rare 1983 penny with a double die error. Even though the $842 million figure might seem far-fetched, it's a reflection of how valuable error coins can be, especially those that are in perfect condition. The rarity of these errors, combined with the growing demand from collectors, means that certain coins can continue to rise in value over time. Thanks for watching. Do you have any 1983 pennies lying around? Maybe you've got a hidden treasure in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exciting coin facts and tips. Have you ever found a rare coin? Share your story with us in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting and keep collecting. Last 1994 1 cent USA coin. Now, we all know pennies are pretty common and typically not worth much more than their face value of 1 cent. But what if I told you that one particular penny, a 1994 1 cent coin, could be worth a staggering $743 million? Sounds like a wild fantasy, right? Well, in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. Stick around, because today we're going to explore the fascinating history and the unbelievable potential value of the 1994 penny. You won't believe what we're about to uncover. So, why exactly could this penny be worth millions? Let's dive in and uncover its incredible backstory, the rare errors that make it special, and how you can tell if you've got a potential treasure on your hands. The 1994 penny is part of the regular series of 1 cent coins minted by the U.S. Mint in Denver in 1994. Like all pennies since 1982, the 1994 penny is made from copper-plated zinc, which weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The D on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. On the front of the 1994 penny, we see the well-known portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic design has been used on the penny since it was first issued in 1909. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a design used on pennies from 1959 to 2008. At first glance, this coin may seem just like any other penny you come across, but the truth is, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. What sets it apart is what's hidden within its details, and that's where the value starts to rise. So, what makes the 1994 penny potentially worth millions? Well, it's all about rarity and error coins. As with many rare coins, the key to finding value lies in the mistakes that occur during the minting process. These errors, whether intentional or accidental, can transform an ordinary coin into something worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. In the case of the 1994 penny, a specific error is responsible for its potential astronomical value, the famous double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the same die, resulting in a doubling effect of certain features or letters on the coin. When a double die error happens, it makes the design appear blurry, or certain details become duplicated or misaligned. Now, let's talk about the most incredible part, the $743 million figure. How did a 1994 penny reach such an insane valuation? While it might sound unbelievable, this is the estimated value of a perfect 1994 D double die error penny. Yes, a single coin could theoretically be worth nearly $750 million. When the 1994 D penny with a double die error was first discovered, coin collectors were stunned by its potential value. A perfect example of this error, with well-defined doubling and no damage or wear, could reach incredible prices at auction. And while no one has yet found a coin worth the full $743 million, it's a price that reflects the rarity and desirability of the coin among collectors. Some believe that a rare and perfectly preserved 1994 D double die penny could fetch close to this astronomical sum, considering the rarity of similar high-value error coins that have sold for millions in the past. For example, rare coins like the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1943 Copper Penny have made headlines for their record-breaking auction prices. So, how do you know if your 1994 D penny might be worth a small fortune? It all comes down to carefully inspecting your coin for any signs of error. Let's break it down. Start by focusing on the date. The most common sign of a double die error on a 1994 D penny is doubling in the numbers. If you notice a blurry or doubled 1, 9, or 4, there's a good chance you found a double die error. Pay special attention to the year 1994, as this is the area where the doubling usually occurs. Next, check for any other signs of doubling, especially around the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." Double dies can sometimes affect these areas as well, resulting in a coin that looks slightly blurry or with an extra set of lines. Once you've examined your coin and suspect that it may have a double die error, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a certified coin grading service. This will determine its true value, based on its condition and rarity. While finding a 1994 D penny with a double die error worth millions is extremely rare, it's not impossible. The world of coin collecting is always evolving, and new discoveries happen every year. As more collectors become aware of the potential value of error coins, the demand for them continues to grow. Even though the $743 million figure may seem far-fetched, it's a testament to how valuable rare coins can become over time. Coin collectors are constantly seeking out the next big find, and with enough patience and a keen eye, you could be the one to uncover a priceless treasure. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Could you be sitting on a potential goldmine? If you have any 1994 D pennies lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you found any rare coins or have any questions. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep hunting for hidden treasures, and happy collecting.